Hi, I'm putting this video together to assist with the assessment guidance for SP6354 Professional Development Assessment 1. The assessment is a 10-minute individual presentation which needs to be handed in via some form of electronic presentation software, so PowerPoint with narration or Prezi with narration or Windows Movie Maker or iMovie or something similar to that. In terms of the content, I'll go through some of the questions that I've been asked to hopefully help sort of clear up exactly what I'm looking for. In terms of the first slide, I would like to see a little bit about your background, role or context. What I mean by that is, what are you doing now? Where are you working? If you're working, what sort of jobs are you doing? What sort of skills are you getting? And a little bit about where you would like to develop to be in the future. This is so that the next slide, which is a little bit about a reflection of your strengths and weaknesses, can help identify exactly what you have got at the moment, where you are, but also what you need to develop to help develop you to get the roles that you want to get in the future. So the slide 2 would be probably using your SWOT analysis and potentially performance profiling to identify where your strengths and weaknesses are and the areas you want to develop and the areas that you're happy with. Remember that it isn't only weaknesses that you need to develop. Potentially you can also develop your strengths as well. So identify what you think is the most important. In terms of the next slide, I would look to identify some key CPD experiences for the September 16 to May 17 period. Now this might be something that you've already done, you've already started, but it may be things that you want to do within that time period. So highlight the sorts of things that you want to do, but think about exactly why you've done them or exactly why you were doing them. So what impact does that have on your performance? And what I mean by performance is your ability to carry out the roles that you're currently carrying out and potentially the roles that you want to carry out. So how will that affect your performance in those roles? In terms of potential feedback or evidence, if you're looking to develop a coaching role or a strength and conditioning role or a teaching role, for example, it might be that you can get some feedback from the people that you are currently working with. So, for example, if you're coaching a group and you want to work on your communication skills, well, actually ask for some feedback from the guys that you're coaching. So see if there's any evidence from either the people that you're working with or maybe the people that you're working alongside. How has this or will this be measured is a point that you can talk about. So in terms of your effectiveness as a coach, think about how that can be measured. Your effectiveness as a strength and conditioner, a personal trainer, a teacher. Think about how you will actually identify whether you're actually getting better or not. So a little bit around that would be really useful. How does your personal development link to key literature? Now, what I would imagine that you would do here is identify the CPD that you are looking to sort of embark on or have started to take part in, and identify the areas that you are looking to develop. So, for example, if it's technical knowledge about strength and conditioning, then the literature might be around some areas of technical development for strength and conditioning. If it's coaching and it's looking to develop better relationships with your athletes, then you might want to look at coach-athlete relationship literature. So the literature that you engage with is all about the specific areas that you are looking to develop. And that's what I would like to see, a real critical analysis of how that literature informs what you're doing, but also supports what you're doing. Finally, I would probably like to have some future thought about how you will continue to develop yourself. although the module is looking specifically at the September to May time period, think about longer term as well, so that we can see exactly how you are going to get to where you want to get to. Very last thing is that the last slide, or the last element of your presentation, I'd like to see a reference list for all the references that you've used within the presentation, so that I can obviously have a good look at them. If you've got any questions between now and the hand-in date, please feel free to drop me an email, or if you want to come and see me, as long as I'm around and I've got some free time, more than happy to have a chat. Okay, thanks, bye.